Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Me Grimlock checking out Good Morning Cybertron while munching on cesium salami. Or is it beryllium bologna?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Morning Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I'm your host. Doesn't matter what my name is. Doesn't matter at all. I'm a faceless man in the crowd, a stranger, a dashing, debonair, secret agent type. I could be the man walking down the street. I might pull your friend out of a flooded cove and then fuck somebody under a blanket in a crowded bar. I am the most interesting man on this side of the screen. Honestly, the gentlemen around me are much more interesting. Thomas developed a full-blown plan for smuggling himself into the Bahamas. How you doing today, Thomas? Thomas?
Destroy all of the lionfish.
This dude, I don't know if my wife knows anything about this or not. She's just off camera. Honey, do you know anything about being able to kill as many lionfish as you want in the Bahamas? Okay.
They're either protected or they're not.
Okay, she said they're either protected or they're not. Which?
Not, because I think they're invasive.
Yeah. Thomas was saying about that. That falls under a very wide umbrella. I feel like that could be anything in the universe. It's either protected or it's not.
Yeah, the thing is, like there's a lionfish species that was introduced into that part of the world from originally Southeast Asia, the Voltans lionfish, and it's a problem. It's a problem in southern Florida, and I imagine since there's only ocean separating that from the Bahamas, that they're probably also there as well.
We have the same problem here in Johnstown, except instead of lionfish, it's welfare people from Philadelphia. So it's pretty bad. And Ariana says, yeah, she sees a lot of lionfish down there. Oh, man. Let's see here. Belucius is in the chat. He says, I hate bin night. You help, in a way. Dude, we're the trash that helps you carry out your trash. Put that on a t-shirt. Oh, my God. All the way from sunny California. It's Xavier, and I just want to give the man a hug.
I mean, I'm fucking like just in shock. There's a Sega Genesis game from the 90s about the US Navy that's only available in Japan because Japan said don't fucking pirate our game about the US Navy, as it's like a super R-type Gradius style side scroller of you blowing up mechs.
I want this.
Yeah.
I love anything.
That description actually sounds kind of fantastic.
I love anything Gradius styled, plain and simple. I could
like
have. R-Type's fucking great. Gradius, its sequel, Life Force, Gradius 2, 3, 4. I've played them. I've played Parodius. I'm an American Gaijin Round Eye, and I've played Parodius. Fuck, man. I used to play, this is no lie, with Super Gradius on the Super Nintendo. It was the first game that I purchased for my Super Nintendo, Super Gradius. And I used to play that at least once a day. Beat it at least once a day. And there's this song called Bras on 45 about this guy who's dating a chick that has like 45D tits. It's a wonderful song, honestly. I couldn't do nothing but stand and stare. She gave me a hug like a grizzly bear. I couldn't see much. I thought I was dead. I had boobs upside me head. And then, like, the background singing is, boobs upside his head. Boobs upside his head. And at the end of the song, there's this little chant there, hoorah, 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 eh, over the hills and now I'm on my way. And I would always try to time that song so that the planet Bacterion would blow up just as they sung it, and the Vic Viper would fly out, man. I was differently brained.
It's so funny to me that it's called the Vic Viper. I mean,
Viper, right?
you realize there's another game series where the Vic Viper made a cameo?
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Zone of the Enders.
Oh no! You want Super Hockey for the 8-bit Nintendo? The Vic Viper's in that.
I'm serious though. There is a giant transforming mech that turns into a jet, and it's called the Vic Viper. Yeah.
Scott just dropped the knowledge on your head that the Vic Viper appears in a hockey game. It's like, but no, this is more cooler than that.
During the halftime show, they have like the electronic billboard, and you can play the mini game where it's the Vic Viper blowing up the core ship. And yeah, so in the Konami hockey. You can play as the Vic Viper. God damn.
I can see the appeal of playing hockey in a spaceship.
Oh yeah, man. All the way from Alabama, it's Kyle. How you doing, Kyle?
Great. Awesome. Fucking freezes right there.
I love
Fine.
Kyle.
That English?
Oh, God fucking
Fine.
damn.
It froze for a minute.
It's a son of a bitch, man.
I think the alcohol's starting to hit, to be honest with you.
Right on, dude. I was gonna get some tonight, and I decided no. I want to remember whenever I watch Papa Meat later.
Yeah. Because then you'll be like, what did you mean I already watched this episode? How dare you fucking lie to me, YouTube?
Dude, the great thing, there's something wonderful about getting drunk and blitzed for this podcast, because the next day I can listen to it at work and it's all new. It's sure I lose a day. So what?
Yeah. Did I really give out my home address for the umpteenth time? God, these Mike's Hard Lemonades are really kicking my ass.
Wow, Jesus Christ. They had strawberry today at the little convenience store, and I was tempted, man. I was tempted. Holson85 says, hey, you guys. Boobs, you say. Yes, bras on 45. You will love me for it. He says, reminds me of playing Battletoads at my friend's house, and all of a sudden the Dark Queen with her huge knockers out of nowhere. That's weird. That's what I call my wife. Technical Jim says, never getting a vaccine during a stressful week again. God, I agree, man. Vaccines, I've had the COVID vaccine. I've had several other vaccines, like tuberculosis and fucking diphtheria vaccines and shit like that. That stuff, I'm good for about 20 hours, and then it knocks me down so low I have to look up to see the gutter. It's bad. It's bad. But gentlemen, I forgot something. Excuse me, I absolutely forgot something. We need to talk about Toy.Run. I gotta get Toy.Run up here. I'm sharing my entire screen. Did you know that? Toy.Run. Now, have you ever wondered what Twitter would be like if say it wasn't run by a megalomaniacal genocidal idiot? That's what Toy.Run is.
I've often wondered.
Yeah, that's what Toy.Run is. Toy.Run. It's Twitter, but for toys. Look at these Minecraft flippin' figs. Look down here. Ugly Wretch. Oh, what a great guy Ugly Wretch is. Ugly Wretch. Here's his review of the Legacy 4-pack Tarantulas. Down here, KR Brickbot. Lovely guy. On his Churro Q style reviews. Sir Toys talking about seeing Transformers 1 on the big screen. This is just a lot of... The main problem with Toy.Run is that, by God Almighty, there needs to be more people on it. And I'm guilty of it, too. I'm a busy man. I don't have a lot of time to fuck around on Toy.Run. But I'm going to be getting something soon. I got to show you guys what I found. So I'm going to get on AliExpress here because I left it in my cart. AliExpress. we'll go here, AliExpress, and we'll go to my cart. Look what I found. Glory Alliance Cybertronian mode Duocons. And it is just, look at this bat. I'll go down here so that like everybody can see it. Now, by God Almighty, I'm going to eventually order these. So these little Duocons that merge together to form like one singular robot. I will be getting these. I'm a sucker for Duocons. And whenever I do, I'm going to fucking post about it on Toy.Run. Look at this little dude. He's a flipper baby. That's what happens when a robot takes thalidomide. Flippers. Flippers. But do yourself a favor. I know if you love this show, you're going to love all sorts of weird fucking nonsense that you can buy. You're going to love, oh, here's a Devastator that's purple and yellow, but not in the way you expect. And if you press this button, it plays La Cucaracha and fires a gun. That's your shit, man. Post that shit on Toy.Run. Dig out your old knockoff. Snap a couple photos. Get over to Toy.Run and let's make Toy.Run great again.
Oh, that hurts so bad for some reason.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, my God. TFCon Baltimore 2024. Third-party slides in full. Buckle in. This is going to take
dogs
a
and
little while.
cats living together.
Mass hysteria. Oh, my God. So our first company up is Defense. Now, I have a fence around my property. I don't know why they've decided to go all ghetto with it. But Defenses. This is their, I think that's War for Cybertron Grimlock, isn't it?
Yeah. At least Fall of Cybertron.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
What scale is it?
I don't know.
If it's not Chug, I don't really care.
I'm sorry, Xavier, you were saying.
This is nice. It's a nice Grimlock with a flamethrower mouth. I just wish it was a comic book War for Cybertron, like the version of Grimlock that was his own pickup truck or like some sort of monster vehicle, like the titanium one.
The War Within. The War Within Dinobots.
War Within. Yeah.
War Within. That, you know what, those are some designs that need to be revisited. Honest to God, the War Within stuff was really nice. And we only got the one figure, right? We only got the titanium War Within Grimlock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think, did we get War Within from any other line except titanium?
No. No, we did not.
Right, we got the War Within Jetfire.
Yeah. TF Wiki only has one listing for Grimlock War Within.
Yeah, War Within Grimlock, the Jetfire, Optimus Megatron, a veritable army of fucking Seekers. Was there anything? Oh, War Within Prowl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, Titanium feels like it was the War Within line, but they did a lot of. It kind of was. Yeah. I mean, they did a lot of other stuff like Ultra Magnus and Cheetor and, you know.
Well, we got the War Within Optimus, Megatron, and the Tetra Jets. That was the first time we ever got official Tetra Jets.
Yeah, that's true. Like, people shit on Titanium, but I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, to this day, that fucking Scourge and the Fallen. You know, Fallen War. I mean, I guess the Age of the Primes. I guess no, there is a war.
Quality wise, the thing about that line, like people say, oh, that line sucked. I would say no, it didn't. But the quality was really all over the place.
Yeah.
There was some really high quality titaniums that were really nice, and then there were some that were like who designed this?
Yeah, that Ultra Magnus was like a fucking fever dream. It's just like, good God, your arms are nightmarishly long, even when they're properly transformed.
Your best Beast Machines Cheetor is the Titanium Beast Machines Cheetor, and it kills me I don't fucking have that toy.
And then
Supreme Cheetor with his one giant jerk-off arm was pretty funny, though.
I want to know who designed Supreme Cheetor. I got an idea. Let's make a Transformer that's 2 foot tall, and I want it to stand on feet that are half an inch wide.
Do you realize what you just said?
What's that?
You didn't say Cheetor. You called him Choder.
Oh, okay. Choder. I had a stroke earlier in the week, and my diction is all over the place.
Well, no, it kind of makes sense because we were talking
Choder.
about the ridiculous gimmick it has.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine trying to walk with a cannon strapped to your arm? It's just like you're trying to like get down stealthily as Cheetor or Choder, but that fucking hand cannon that you got, this is like.
I had a little black cat at the time named Ingrid Bergman. I have a picture of Ingrid beside Cheetor. That thing is larger than she is in cat mode. I tried to get Ingrid in bot mode, but she wasn't having any of it.
Can you imagine
Ingrid was in cat mode?
What was that?
Can you
Xavier?
imagine if that Supreme Cheetor did well, and they did Night Slash Cheetor in different colors?
God. Oh my god. I do have the Night Slash Cheetor. I do have that one, which I think is probably the second best Beast Machines Cheetor. But yeah, from now on it's Choder. That's
gonna be a good day, Choder.
Indeed. Let's see here. Belucia says, all I can think of now is playing ice hockey on a spaceship. Damn you people. Crossbones Koopa says, I got my Beast Wars figures today. Awesome, buddy. Holson85 says, War Within is what I get after eating Taco Bell. I had the titanium cheater with his very squeaky joints. Oh, that's meowing. And Wolf1701 says, Titanium did a few War Within molds like Prime, and he's also going with Choter. I don't know. We got here's the thing that's a bitch. We got the War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. We should have got all the other figures, too. We should have got all the Dinobots.
I feel like Fall of Cybertron Grimlock is really a design that deserves to be revisited because it just wasn't well implemented the first time.
Agreed.
I assume if there had been a third game in the Cybertron series, we would have seen more. But yeah. Even a DLC pack would have, merited some sort of new fig. But nope.
I'd have settled for
nothing.
that.
Like, it was weird that we go, like, okay, Grimlock, and everybody I knew enjoyed the Grimlock. It wasn't like, stupendously wonderful. But it was like Grimlock, none of the other Dinobots. Let's do Kickback, none of the other Insecticons. And it just seemed
the
like,
weird,
that's weird choices.
The strange thing is that, like, that Grimlock, it was trying so hard to be good, and it definitely had things good about it, but you could really feel and see how the economy was affecting its design.
Ooh.
That one. You remember that?
I do. Those arms fell off like nobody's business. Mechanical Skull Studio. Is that a skull? Doesn't really look like a skull in your logo, dude.
No.
Anyway, it looks like the leg of something. Anyway.
Mechanical sclerosis.
Mechanical sclerosis. Oh.
Deforming.
This is deforming. This is what's this little dude from Armada or Energon? What the fuck?
Demolisher.
Demolisher. Right. Okay. All right. I see what you're doing here, and I enjoy it.
Do you remember when he found his minicon? He was so proud of himself that he managed to do something independently on his own without anyone's help, as if that was something special. Like,
how many minicon have you found, Thomas?
I mean, he found it. He found it, and he's like brought it to Megatron, and he says like, and I found it all by myself, and I'm like, is he like handicapped or something?
Do you mean retarded? Is he retarded?
Is he go up?
Yeah, that was like kind of like the impression. like what? He was portrayed as definitely being pretty dumb.
Kyle, you either need to slap your computer or reboot. One of the two.
Slap it first.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That worked.
Kind of.
Oddly enough, a little bit, but not all the way.
man. I don't know.
Anyway, Demolisher.
I like this, but I feel like this is something Hasbro may do down the road. Assuming there is going to be a Hasbro. I think there's going to be a Hasbro down the road. I'm just...
Yeah.
Things don't look good, though, do they?
Yeah, I
No,
know what
not
you
with
mean.
Not with the whole video game. We want to be a video game company type of thing.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I posted in the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook chat, like the private ones amongst us, but it won't take a lot to search it out. Scott Knightlick is he's a toy designer that used to work for Mattel, and I think he's working for Super 7 now, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But Scott Knightlick, who's been in the toy industry for years, he put out a video, and you can find it. It's there. Just look for Spector Creative, like SPECTOR. Sierra, Papa, Echo, Charlie, Tango, Oscar, Romeo Creative. Look for it, and it's like, here Hasbro's getting away from making toys, and here's why it's actually a really good idea. And it made me sad. But
What was his justification?
because they he said that like he could see Hasbro getting rid of the stuff that they license, like Disney stuff and Star Wars, Marvel, that sort of thing. And why wouldn't they go with properties they already own? Big properties: G.I. Joe, Transformers, fucking My Little Pony, and Littlest Pet Shop. Why not, instead of doing all this shit where you're the guy buying the license, why not be the guy that sells the license to other companies and they make stuff? And it's frustrating because I don't want to see it happening, but I totally see it happening. It's like whenever my first marriage was falling apart. I didn't want it to happen. It was happening.
It's a very high risk potential venture because on one hand, you could be handing that license to a group that's really, really good, but you could just as easily be doing just the opposite.
Yeah.
We should take it.
Yeah. I got $12 and an emery board. Oh my god. Demolisher looks okay. This little Skywarp or whatever the fuck he is, he looks okay. Maybe it's Ramjet. Is some sexy lady. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Kicker.
She's green.
Yeah.
Maybe it is Kicker. Shit.
It might actually be Kicker. That sounds right. Kicker's got a nice ass on him.
Here's Kicker, but in green.
Yeah. Lime green constructor kicker. New Age. New Age is the company. I've actually been watching New Age a lot because they're putting out a chug scaled toy accurate Megatron for about $105. And I'm sitting there going like, I kind of fucking want it.
Yeah, it seems really
like, okay, Show Z is going to have it for like 105, 110. But other places like TF Source, and they're selling it for 150. I think it was something like 150 on the Chosen Prime, and somebody called them the Chosen Crime for how much they were charging for it. But yeah, this is the cartoon accurate version of that Megatron. We've talked about this before, and
it looks pretty decent.
And this is the toy accurate version.
And they really do feel completely different, even though they're the same mold.
I fucking want this. I want this to step on my toy accurate Optimus Prime I got last week. So, yeah. They are also doing a chug scale Warpath.
Huh.
But not an H-Tank Warpath, a just straight up tank Warpath.
Well, I mean, that's what G1 Warpath was, wasn't he? He was just a straight up tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really like that H-Tank design that they did for Chug.
Do you know what I've decided?
The first one that has the missile, right?
Yeah, like the over the shoulder missile holder. I've decided that's my Cybertronian mode warpath.
Yeah, that's a good figure.
Yeah, and then
I just need more variety in my tanks because, like, that's Megatron to me. Like, he is all the tanks all the time, and it's like, well, shit. Now there's an Autobot tank, and the one thing that I thought was really clever was when they said, well, it's Warpath, and everyone knows Warpath's a goof who came first, and he's got the barrel in his chest, and he's got the kitschy grammar. But
Yeah.
he really did seem to have a little bit more of his own style and personality as an H-tank.
I like to think of it as some weapons-based Tourette's.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
It's the human version of, well, I'm going to go to the store. Fuck you, Jesus. Fuck that beep.
Blam.
Kablam.
Kapow.
Ammonium nitrate.
It's Tourette. I'm going to go down here, kapow, and fucking just sit around the house all day. Blam. It's Tourette's. It's Tourette's. It's the Autobots. They all had their own problems, man.
I think actually it was weird stuff like that kind of made G1 sort of interesting.
Blam, kapow.
It's just like how all of the different, especially the mini bots, like they were, a lot of them were kind of weird.
The fucking sea spray. And
then he got turned into a human.
Yeah.
And then he like
I wanted there to be an episode where a guy like, I don't know, Ironhide just shakes his head and he just says, "For God's sake, if you don't stop that, I'm gonna hang you upside down until the water drains out."
Just fucking Ironhide punching him in the throat trying to fix it.
But the thing that fucking killed me was that episode where that featured Sea Spray of Sea Spray turning human. It still gave Sea Spray the fucked up like gargling voice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
He
that's
still
just how
had
he
it?
is, man.
yeah, can you not fix it just for one episode? Like Omega Supreme got his act straight when Optimus Prime said, "Shut the fuck up" with the goddamn third-party narration. Could you? Huh? Could you? Thanks. But not Sea Spray.
Well, I can't help it. I got a reflected light.
I think as a kid, that was the first time I ever pinched the bridge of my nose and said to myself, "Oh, god damn it."
Fuck me, man.
You must have been a fun kid, Xavier.
I really was.
I was a morose motherfucker. I used to hide in the car. I hide in the car and read Transformers comics. And then whenever my older brother found me in the car and started screaming, I ran into the woods and hid there and read Trans. I had a really fucked up childhood.
Scott taught himself the blade.
I did not teach myself the blade. I taught myself the nerd and the runaway. Let's leave until Billy passes out from being drunk or something. I don't know. Jesus.
One of the great indicators if somebody actually knows how to handle those things is how many they actually own. If they own a ton of them, they probably don't know how to handle them.
I mean, all I have is a box
Comics?
cutter.
Yeah.
Comics, yeah. You don't know how to handle them. You look at that. Look at how many you've got. I've got 3. And they're in pristine condition. Put on the fucking gloves.
I don't know. I've seen lots of people with I've seen lots of people with like mall ninja swords and wall hangers and things. I don't think any of those guys actually would understand how to use them.
I mean, if anything, you fucking start with a butter knife first, and you just learn how to twirl that.
No.
Yes, of course.
Mom's cutlery. I will know the way of the ninja. Thank you, Oneida.
What is it called when you use Zornhau on a loaf of bread?
Delicious. Oh, there we go. God damn it. Xavier and I have linear thinking. I don't like that thrusting motion that Warpath is doing there. No, that's not good.
That is a good pose, though. That cheers me up some.
These are chug scale, or are these?
I think the new age ones, like this stuff, is supposed to be chug scale.
I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Well, if they are, why are they doing shit we already have?
Right, yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Probably so Hasbro doesn't sue them. I've heard stories of like Well, I mean, okay. Like, whenever Studio Cell was coming out with their Unicron, remember Hasbro kind of brought the hammer down on that for a while. They couldn't sell Unicron with, like, the head. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think it was TFC. Was it? I think it was TFC Toys were doing the Junkions, and Hasbro put the kibosh on that as well. And then a couple of months later, the Reveal the Shield Wreck-Gar came out. So, I mean, maybe they're just playing it safe by releasing characters they've already
I will
already
get
done.
that swerve if it's chug scale though.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't look chug scale because I know all that is Legends class.
That's true, man. That's true. Shit. That's the thing. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Like, fucking put a banana in there or something.
Also, what's a bofer?
Isn't
What's
that
a
the
bofer?
one from
For
The
shooting
Hobbit?
for shooting arrows, Xavier.
What's a bofer?
What's a bofer? More comedy soon, guys. Ta-da. Who ate all the pie? Like, goes to Kyle. I don't know. Goes to Thomas. I don't know. Goes to Xavier. He's got pie smeared all over his face. I don't know. Fuck.
By the way, this is a dead hooker.
Hi,
Family
Chase.
So it looks like they got a bumblebee and a power glide that kind of scale with it. So.
Yeah,
Well,
it looks-
Wolf over here. Wolf just said yes. Swerve is legend scale.
Yeah, Swerve's Legends scale.
Okay.
I don't know about the tank now
No.
because he's back there and he's a little bit bigger.
No. This has got me kind of interesting. Out of all the stuff I've seen on like this third party panel at TFCon, these were the things that had me the most interested. The Icon
Chairs.
3D Labs, not the chairs per se. The chairs are kind of nice. They're whatever. But it was the
alright.
Arc Command Center stuff that got me. And I couldn't help but look at it and go, I could design that in Tinkercad in a day.
I don't care. I'd probably buy it from him because I don't have a 3D printer.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
this actually does look like about 15 minutes worth of work in Blender.
Doesn't it?
Less.
Figures
Yeah.
not included. Why the fuck would I buy this thing?
Right.
You're
Well,
not throwing me a Jazz or a Trailbreaker.
Here's the thing. I think this is
What?
legend scale too. So I could use my 3D printer that I bought for $200 and has given me nothing but endless joy. And fucking scale this up. I could even use orange filament. If I get a Bamboo Labs, which is more expensive, I can put in orange, blue, white, and black filament. I don't even have to paint this shit later.
But you enjoy the painting process.
I don't, but I don't
Yeah.
want to spend $1,500 on a Bamboo Labs. They'll come down in price just like everything else.
Yes.
So this is Legend scale.
This is legend scale. But it's not just this. This is really cool, but they also have like this little storage container and this little stripper pod. Optimus
Yeah,
is shaking what his protoform gave him.
Some some sort of go-go cage.
Right?
Was there? No, was that the elevator?
It says Arc
there an
Charging
elevator?
Station.
Charging station.
Yeah, it says Arc Charging Station.
You know what? If they make one big enough to fit Grimlock, like he's pictured here, that would make it worth it. Can you imagine just one of those arc charging stations, just oddly shaped to fit Grimlock's shoulder pads in there?
Dude,
Have you seen the prices on these Legends class figures, by the way?
they're like $40.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
But also, I still don't have a Thundercracker or a Skywarp, and the Legends ones are easier to get.
I'm gonna design this little arc charging station right here, but I'm gonna make it so that you can put one of those flickering tea lights from Dollar Tree in the top and the bottom. So that's
Fuck
like
yeah.
the charging electricity, right?
Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna make it so like it superheats your cocoa or something.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, that's tomorrow. I have to order some Pet G for that. That's I don't
It's
have
not
a
even
PLA.
plugged in. The plastic just heats up on its own, and all of a sudden my cocoa's scalding hot.
And then like they have these display risers, which are really cool. And they have accessory stands with 5mm port. Well, I guess whatever Legends class ports use. And then they come in purple so that they can be, Decepticon as well. Because Megatron loves purple.
I feel like we're building Castle Grayskull with all this stuff.
You know what I'm printing right now?
Castle Grayskull?
No, I am not printing Castle Grayskull. I am printing the coronation throne that Starscream stood on whenever he fucking died.
I just bought that one.
I'm fucking building the throne, but I'm building it in a Voyager class. I took the file and blew it up 120% because I fucking can. Going over to the chat, Wolf1701 says, that official Grimlock was a joke. Belushi says, Choda, you sick. Holson85, I feel we should be at the point where Dinoformers should just have posable tails and heads. Like we should have the engineering down by now. Or am I asking too much? Wolf1701, Soundwave has entered the chat. Crossbones Koopa, Mechanical Skull looks like the side photo of the Metal Gear head. Good Morning Cybertron is the weapon created to rival Metal Gear. Wolf1701 is if that warpath is tiny or is it a war trail? Crossbones Koopa, Li Jiang Deformation Beast Wars I just got are pretty fucking good. Yes, I have 2 of them myself. And I will do a review. Thomas wants to know if they're good. You have 2 out of the 4. Scott, I got all 4. Yes, Thomas, they are very good. They are very nice, very fun. I've got the Primal and the Rhinox version. Holson85 says, I too want more variations of tanks, AA guns, artillery, half-tracks, minesweepers, etc. Wolf1701 says, yes, Swerve is legend scale. Crossbones Koopa, Sea Spray is the man. He got a hot wife. A little side note, if we will, a little trip down memory lane from 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock today, I got done with lessons and I went and paid my studio rent. And my boss there, Ray, he goes, how's everything going, Scott? And I said, it's fantastic. Everything's going quite well. And he goes, how's Ariana? And I said, Ariana's great. She's probably home studying right now. And he goes, what's she studying? I said, psychology. I said, he goes, oh, that's right. He goes, and like we started talking about like how tired he was. And I said, man, I'm tired all the time. But, I'm looking in like 2-3 years, maybe retiring. He goes, you're a young buck. He goes, you're a young buck. You're not ready to retire yet. He goes, my God, if I was your age. I said, Ray, I'm 50. I'm dating a hot foreign woman who is 17 years younger than me. And whenever she graduates from college, she said she wants to take care of me. I said, what am I doing wrong here, Ray? And he goes, he looked at me and he started laughing. He goes, you're right. Everything's fine. You're doing it right.
Then he shot his grappling hook into the building and flew away.
Well, I wish, man. I weigh 400 pounds, man. That grappling hook's going to hold me. Let's see. Holton A5 says, where is third-party Sea Spray sexy wife figure? They used to make stripper action figures back in the day. I remember I got my best friend Amber a stripper figure. Wolf1701, my hot wife has a Sea Spray. Well, let's not brag here, Wolf. The Art Command Center stuff is legend scale. Olsen85 said, now if that desk transformed, that would be a different story. Thanks to Iron Factory, we are getting Death Cobra, also legend scale. But Death Cobra, he's got this cool little thing here. He's got his little Beast Former Animal Cobra Club gun. And what's that? Yeah, Breastmaster. Titmaster. You can use him as an arm, or you can slap this son of a bitch onto the back of Leo Kaiser and make this badass.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
I might buy this Leo Kaiser.
What?
I hear the Power Rangers theme.
Did I say that was Chug scale or Legend scale?
This is a legend scale.
Yeah, this is Legends. Because I just saw Wolf pop up and say, hey, that Death Cobra is Legend scale. And I thought, is that what I said? But then I also went, you're very tired, Scott. You could have said that thing was a pepperoni pizza and meant Legend scale.
That is mighty impressive modeling for a legend scale.
That is.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Holy shit. Oh,
okay. that's funny.
Okay, so that's not quite... Though I don't know what those are. I thought that was like Death Cobra out, but I think that's... No, Death Cobra is still the arm there. The planes on the back, are these like the flight stands for these? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because Leo Kaiser is a 6-man combiner.
Ooh, yeah.
And Death Cobra was meant to replace Hellbat because the other members hated him. I mean, there's a 9th member, so he just kind of has to hang out on his back now.
Yeah. Tef says, I don't like this Leo Kaiser. Too much fake parts, but man, do I love that helicopter. I want the helicopter stand alone. Okay, excuse me. I mean, it's, I haven't looked into it as much, Tef, to see if there's any like what the fake parts stuff is. Aesthetically, I said ass. Aesthetically, this is a very beautiful Leo Kaiser, but like the fake parts, yeah, I don't know about that. I'll be honest. I've got the TFC Leo Kaiser. I had no plans on getting this. I had none. Holson says Leo Kaiser was my holy grail. Never could find one. Happy to see Death Cobra getting some love.
Yeah, what a very cool little thing. God, hey Hasbro, before you fold, can we get one last Leo Kaiser out of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be like not anything they've ever attempted or hinted at. Third party has.
Yeah, I mean, like they did that one Combiner Wars recolor and called it that.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't actually tried to give us a real one, and I was honestly kind of thinking that it was going to be a HasLab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott, was that banging you or was that Kyle?
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
What for?
Scott won the lottery.
No.
Wilfred?
No. What's that? Huh? Huh? No.
What? Yeah. You shit your pants, didn't you?
I'm about to.
What happened?
What happened?
Hey,
Did
Scott.
we lose the fucking...
Yeah?
Did we lose the show?
We did not lose the show.
Oh?
Yeah.
Was this a good banging?
This was a good banging.
Okay. Shall we charade it? Should we charade?
I just put a message up in the chat, in the Facebook chat, and I'm going to remove this message very, very shortly.
All right, I will check it out right now.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Well, maybe the infection will clear up on its own. You don't know.
Well, eggs, man. They said there was 3 laid in my brain, but frankly, 1 is too many.
Whey protein isolate.
That's right. That's what they eat. I haven't said anything.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't said anything.
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, let's go back to TFCon Baltimore, shall we?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will happen.
Yeah. It's Cal the Fallen.
The Fallen again? Well, it sucks. He just got an official figure, and I don't give a shit.
Tef's going nuts. He goes, what is being said in private that can't be said on the stream? I mean, we've heard some really fucked up shit.
That's true.
That's not incorrect.
That's a really good point. Guys, do you blame me?
A little bit. You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, I did. But
how about this more on fire Fallen?
Is it a cow?
Why has he got Infernicus's head?
Right. What does it turn into?
A bigger
I don't know.
Oh my God! It's a very on fire tank.
and it has and it has siege mode from StarCraft. It's a siege tank.
Jesus Christ!
But I just like this. We just got a really good Fallen tease to us, and they're like, "Here, have this one that's more on fire."
This one's actually Satan.
Plus your horse.
Who's making this? Still
Iron Factory. So this is probably going to be like tall core class.
Okay, you know what? That's okay because it's different enough and it's at a different scale. So
and they're not making core class the Fallen.
Yeah.
Still though, pretty good design. I gotta say, the horns are a nice touch.
I like it. I like it in the sense of like, oh hey, this is something new. This is something fresh. You know, this is This is
It looks like Guy King. If you've ever seen that anime,
I ain't gonna fucking
Guy
buy it.
King the
It looks like Unicron.
It does
Yeah.
too.
It's like
Well, I mean, there's definitely inspiration.
A Viking that happened to come across the Watusi.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You said Viking and didn't mention Surtur.
Sorry.
Is that why you were banging the desk, Scott? You realized
yeah.
you didn't mention Surtur?
This is kind of how Vidar was depicted in Primal.
Let's see. Going over to the chat, Tef said pretty much on that Leo Kaiser, pretty much everything is fake parts. The legs are a big shell, and you insert the figs in them. The thighs are fake. You insert the fig and the waist in them. Same for the chest. Fuck, man. It's kind of like what Tef is saying. Kind of makes sense because Iron Factory made that core class DJD that combined up into Tarnation, I think was what they called it. And it was a thing where like you saw the amount of fake parts on that combiner. It's like, wow.
I kind of wish somebody would have upscaled those by now.
Yeah, me too. Belusha says, I heard Death Cobra as Depth Prober. Tickled me anyway. I bet it would. I've had my depth probe.
My elbow.
But, hey. Tef said arms are a big plastic chunk that covers the fig for the forearms. Wolf says Scott's having a legend scale aneurysm. Holston said, hush, hush. Tef said, what is being said in... Oh, I already read that. Holston says, loose lips sink ships, thick thighs save lives. Tef says, a repaint of the Fallen from Iron Factory, different head, bigger flame. Also looks like a StarCraft siege tank. Holston says, this spot is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
How about this more on fire Fallen?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Even more on fire.
Like at some point, it's just like it's Johnny Storm. He's just the Human Torch.
Whoosh, baby.
The blast effects have just infected his body and are spreading like a cancer.
Yes. Take that, Hasbro. Jesus.
Blast effects do not attach to Transformers. They metastasize.
These are just like everything in here is like fucking hell, man. TFC toys. I like TFC toys, and they're doing
Finally.
they're doing their really neat Abominus, who is, I've said this before, Abominus is just so HR Giger-esque.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought they already did Abominus.
No, they did a couple of the figures, but they didn't release them all. They're finally getting around now that the Kung Flu is getting kind of on the low level.
The story is that they basically got all 4 of the Limbots made, and they gradually put them out over the years, but they never got around to finishing the core, like the torso guy. They never got around to doing Hunger, and it just sat there for years.
Then hopefully they'll reissue the other ones.
That's what I'm thinking.
For
I'm
people who didn't get it.
Well, I mean,
because I need an Abominus.
I mean, for what it's worth, if you want like an oversized Combiner Wars Abominus for $50, go to AliExpress. You can find an oversized. It's AOE mech. I think it's like $55 shipped. So if you're kind of going for that level, like if you're going for fun to play with, very accurate, I'd go that way. Hold on here. AOE Mech Abominus. AliExpress. Let's see if I can find it here. AOE Mech. Yeah, here it is. $53.
Oh, it's based on the Combiner Wars.
Oh, absolutely. It's big. It's big. Each one of the each one of the Limbots is about the size of a Voyager.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. But they still. Here's the thing. They'll still work with the like the pegs are made that they'll still work with the other like legit Combiner Wars figures.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I would say if you're looking for just an Abominus, yeah, go for this.
If the pegs are still compatible, if they're still the same size, would that mean that those Perfect Effect upgrade sets would still kind of work with that?
I think they're going to look really goofy and small.
They probably would, yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, God, they got me. Oh, give my mustache to Trevor. Oh, fuck me.
I'm not sure how to interpret that. Is that code?
Sure, why not?
Is Trevor?
Trevor Belmont?
That dun 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 da 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 da.
Who the fuck is Trevor?
He is a wizard. His name is Magical Trevor. The things that he does.
I have this Abominus. Computron. I fucking love this Computron too. $106. You can have yourself a wicked ass Computron and Abominus.
That's a really interesting looking robot too.
Yeah. I have that one. It's very, very nice. But that's neither here nor there. We need to get back to the TF Con stuff. But yeah, I think, didn't they do a gift set of the Piranacon ones as well?
I believe they did. Yeah.
So yeah, probably a gift set of these is right around the fucking corner. Ooh.
I find it weird that we never got a God Neptune version of those.
Well, they've never completed it.
I find it weird that they didn't give us Lobhammer.
Yeah. I'm talking about the TFC Poseidon. Like they never did a King Poseidon version of it, or not King Poseidon. Sorry, God Neptune, the white and gold one.
Yeah.
They never did.
Probably didn't just sell well enough to justify. It's like, is there money in it? No. All right, leave it be. Just leave it be, and then they have to go home and tell their kids, no, honey, no, Junior, we had to leave it be. They're like, but you can't leave it be. It's God Neptune. I'm sorry. We have to leave it be. And then they just eat in silence.
Oh, fuck. This is going to be expensive. I kind of want this.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want
I know.
those.
I'm looking at it, and I'm like, am I ever going to be able to save up for my next computer? Like,
no.
Am I going to be able to afford that new house?
No. Especially now, no.
Bold of you to assume you'll ever be able to buy a home in this economy.
I can buy a fucking storage shed and live in it for all I care.
I make $60,000 a year, and I have to live out of my fucking car.
It was like we're all fucked. That's why I asked you how much property was in another country, because I know I'm not getting a house here.
What the fuck
Buy
happened?
a yacht and a barge and put all your shit on the barge and pull it with your yacht.
I'll have to wait 100 years for people to leave the house across the street.
Live
And not
out
get
of
it
a
for free.
suitcase.
Live out of the barge and buy a cheap yacht that's on the market for
A cheap yacht.
$12,000.
Look at this yacht. It was only
Cheap yacht.
$850,000.
Just buy a pontoon boat.
No, that's a misconception. There's a lot of yachts on the market that are really cheap, like cheaper than like a mid-range sedan.
How much is a cheap yacht?
Fucking excuse me.
Yeah, you can buy. There are some out there that are like, depending on what you're willing to tolerate. Like, there's some really cheap ones.
Small,
Robin
less
Leach-
than 50 feet, 500,000 to 2.5 million.
No,
Would Robin
that's
Leach
you're,
give you a
you're
tour
ta-
of it?
That's referring to actually upper range yachts. You're talking about Bayliners.
Give me a side. Bayliner yacht? Okay, Bayliner.
Bayliner is what you're talking about there. It's stuff like expensive yachts, like Ocean Lords and things like that. Those are all really expensive.
These are all Dark Souls bosses.
The Ocean Lords.
Yeah, the Ocean Lord is a model of yacht. But
motor yacht.
But
What
these
the
are all
fuck's
like
a motor yacht.
A motor yacht is it doesn't have a mast, can't sail. It's only got an inboard motor to push it.
The Bayliner 578 Pilot House motor yacht.
Yeah, that doesn't have it has no mast. Yeah.
This is $458,000.
I know this is not what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about?
What I'm talking about is an entry level thing that's like 30 feet long, and has a mast.
You keep saying these names. This is like the Ocean Lord, the Solid Gold Toilet. These are affordable. They're $50. Scott looks it up. $500,000.
30-foot Bayliner Sunbridge Cruiser power boat for sharing. 30 foot.
30 foot, yeah.
Yes. Interested to share the boat. Oh, they want to share the boat, like some sort of weird thruple situation.
Like it's a fucking.
But that tells me.
It's a timeshare. Fuck off.
No, what that actually tells me is that they don't have enough people to actually crew it.
There you go.
Big enough.
It's 3055. Oh my God, that's not a yacht. That's a dinghy.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, at this rate, just recommend me a good wooden barrel that goes over Niagara Falls.
Where's the yacht?
I'm just gonna
29,000.
Here's an inflatable rubber tube and a goddamn paddle. Andros is that way.
Here's a picture
Fucking
of the
solid
yacht.
gold
Give me
toilet.
$50.
$6 million apparently.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Tef says that was a repaint of the Fallen from Iron Factory. Different head, bigger flames. Also looks like a StarCraft siege tank. Holson says this bot is on fire. Tef, the fire effect needs LEDs. Wolf, under the helmet, the Fallen is Johnny Storm. Crossbones says Scott sent you a photo of my OC of Corey Smith from Ryuko fan fiction, The Fourth Universe. Tell me what you think. We'll do after the show, sir. Tef, I like TFC. They've been here for so long and still going. TFC Hercules is still amongst my all-time fave. Hercules is good, no doubt about it. I love their Leo Kaiser, but my favorite has to be their Piranacon. I fucking love their Piranacon. I wanted to go live off-grid in the forest somewhere, but then how would Amazon be able to ship me my new Transformers?
Get a middleman.
Yeah, middleman. You got to get some chump that's still stuck in society. And Tef said, that dinghy would feel like a yacht. Too small, people. Moving on from this, we got Craftsman's Toys. This is Computron drill guy, dude.
What scale is it?
Somebody get a fucking banana up here for scale, man.
Please, anything. A Coke can.
I'm willing to bet this is Legends class. Just look at the size of the screws in the back of the of the leg.
We work with cats here.
Fuck.
Man, fucking get a cat beside that thing.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, the design is nice, but
are there knockoffs of the Unite Warrior Technobots that I just don't see anywhere?
No, there are not.
Fuck.
There are not. I haven't seen any. The knockoffs that I've seen are Combiner Wars Bruticus. I've seen, and Bruticus, you can get him in like G2 collars as well. And there was a very bright collar one that was nicknamed Fruticus.
We got that. I think I have that.
I used to have Fruticus, but I've used all the parts to make custom toys out of Fruticus.
Yeah, that thing was kind of horrific, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, whenever you make customs of them, it ended up pretty good. I just used the last figure to make a custom out of. and I'll show that off. I'll show that off at the end of the show. But they have an undersized Combiner Wars Devastator in regular CW scale. They have the aerial bots. I don't think they have the Stunticons. I think it's aerial bots, Bruticus, and Devastator is what you can get. And then the oversized Abominus.
Oh, yeah.
But, this is really nice design-wise, but just the scale of it.
Yeah. What a drill, though.
I found the boats I was talking about. Like, there's one here that's $38,000 and it's 36 feet.
Well, go ahead and buy that with your COTS money there, Thomas.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are tons of boats like that. Anyway,
are they hidden behind an IP Canadian fence? Is that why you're able to find them?
No, you can just find them on places like Yacht World.
Look
there
at
you go, Scott.
Look at
You
this.
weren't looking at Yacht World.
This is a sylph.
Holy shit.
Starscream I'd like to fuck.
Starscream with tits. I'll wait for the slipstream.
I bet you
Looks
will.
like it was. Yeah, it kind of feels like that's going to be an inevitable recolor, isn't it?
Not sure about the human face.
What gets me is they can't put
transform.
They can't put the transforming RC, like the sexy RC, and they won't put the sexy Windblade, but they'll post pictures of this. Like, where's the fucking line?
Well, that's fucking.
Look at those
there is
juicy
no-
tits
okay, it
with the
does
cockpit
transform.
cock between. What?
That makes him what? I only got the later half of that. What the fuck did you say?
Two conversations happening at once.
Anyway, you were saying.
I'm trying to
you were
point out
saying,
how
God.
this is what Slipstream looks like. That's her alt mode. So where the fuck? I'll wait for the Slipstream.
My point is, look at how that thing right there between her tits is called a cockpit. This is Paizuri. This is.
No, it's not. It's called a flight deck.
The old Hawaiian
Don't call it
muscle
a
fuck
cockpit
is
anymore.
what's going on here. Have we been banned yet?
Yeah.
No, but you're absolutely
YouTube
right,
doesn't
though.
watch us.
It's
This
a
is
cockpit.
absolutely-
That's what
This
this
is absolutely. This is destined to be Slipstream. that's
That
it.
bitch is tit fucking that cockpit.
Dude, I got a fucking ad a couple months ago for the fucking Super Suck 9000 or something. And I just thought, like, wow, this is the fucking dark timeline where they said that it was a joke. They're going to make fucking porn ads and put them on YouTube. And it's like, I'll never do that. And it's
Dude.
like, well, I just got a fucking blowjob messaging commercial on YouTube. And
Dude.
it fucking...
I hate this election. I hate everything about it. I hate both candidates. Right? I hate the papers that like every fucking day in the mail, like just 17,000 fucking cardboard cards telling me how much of a horrible person this other person is. But the thing I will fucking miss the most are the ads against Bob Casey. The Pennsylvania politician. There was this one, and it's got this obvious transvestite who's about 3 foot taller than everybody else on the girls' basketball team. Bob Casey wants men to play in women's sports. Bob Casey's too liberal for Pennsylvania. And then, I am not kidding you, at the end of it, there is this transvestite, and I'm talking barely passable, in leather BDSM gear with they's tits hanging out. They've got it blurred, and she's just shaking her tits. And Bob Casey is not good for Pennsylvania. I fucking loved it. Ariana was going, what? What's that, Xavier?
How many times have you beat off to that ad now?
I can't find it anymore. I wanted to download it, but it was just like, I want this Bob Casey ad. And just, I couldn't find it. Like, you had to wait for it on YouTube, and I was just all gone, man. I disabled my ad blocker trying to find that. But we'd sit and watch, like, YouTube late at night, and all we'd hear, Bob Casey. And I mean, it's become a joke around. Bob Casey likes to take newly born sea turtle eggs, shove them up his ass, and shit them into a hooker's mouth, then kill the hooker and eat the baby sea turtles out of her stomach. That's not good for Pennsylvania. That's Bob Casey.
I want it to be known I stepped out to take a piss and I come back to something about putting
Bob Casey doesn't piss. He
in
just
the hooker's mouth and kill her and then sea turtle.
bends his dick into his own asshole and pisses there and then shits out his piss like some sort of Frankenstein's monster. That's not good for Pennsylvania. Bob
This has got the same
Casey.
energy as that one episode of Clone High, where I think the Abe clone was like trying to become school president, and there was some other guy that was, I think it was JFK. came up
Nothing
with
bad
some
ever
kind of
happened to
smear
a
campaign.
Kennedy.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. But like he was like he came up with this smear campaign, and he was just saying just absolutely everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Bob
Just
Casey.
That's where they say
I will
everything
ne-
and nothing.
I don't know whose cornflakes Bob Casey shit in, but people fucking hate him. I've never heard of this guy before because
Did
I'm
he
like,
win?
I don't know. Hold on, let's find out. Did Bob Casey win?
Be like, who the fuck is Bob Casey?
Did Bob Casey win in PA?
Can you imagine getting
Oh
typing that
shit!
into
They
Google
actually
and
haven't
Google
called the
campaign?
race yet.
Oh. They have yet to emerge from the woods.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
48.9% for Dave McCormick, 48.5. So it's still like he's only down 0.4 points. 98% of the they still don't know. What if him and Dave McCormick have to? Bob Casey, transvestite. Look, you can see where I've been looking for the ad in my Google search. Bob Casey, transgender.
Wait, is that what it says?
Bob
Allows
Casey.
men to play in women's sports or some shit?
There's this weird ad. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. There's this weird ad where like it's telling you Bob Casey allows men to play in women's sports, and then at the end of it, it's this weird like BDSM transgender person just shaking their tits and Bob Casey's face looking shameful beside of it, and saying that's not good for Pennsylvania.
What the fuck do you know what's good for Pennsylvania?
I know it's perfect for Pennsylvania, and transgender hookers is it.
You know what's not good for Pennsylvania? Johnstown.
Johnstown is Johnstown. Oh my God. We're never going to get through this. Make toys. Is
Make toys.
Thundercrack. Is it Thundercracker? Is
Nope,
that
Thundercock.
It's
No,
this
that
guy.
is not Link.
Violet Hour? Okay.
Yeah, this is their version of
I'm
Hot
so
Link. I
tempted
think.
by these, but I just don't know about masterpieces yet.
Oh, this particular these Make Toys Seekers. I have the Starscream of these.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty nice actually. They're nice.
I know
Like,
I'm gonna buy a fake masterpiece prowl, and that's gonna be it, and I'll just sell
I mean,
off all my chug shit and go masterpiece.
Like I mean, these things they have an interesting transformation. They don't feel fragile. They're not overly clunky or anything. I think this is a decent mold. Yeah.
Going over to the chat, Belucius says, I've got a banana story, but I'm not sure this is the place for it. Belucius, this is completely the place for it. There's very little that you can say here that we go, that you're going to have to leave. Holson, Sylph, you say, maybe I should get back into collecting Transformers. Belucius, I've also got a few soapy titwank stories. Totally the place for it, Belucius. Totally the place. Holson 85.
I wish I had one.
Yeah, I do. Imagine sitting in that cockpit. I'm gonna eject. Wolf 1701. YouTube is becoming cable. Everyone left cable for YouTube, and we'll leave YouTube. I like Crimson Wing MP Starscream. He has a waist. Holson 85 said, Schmear campaign is what I call when I make bagels. Iron Trans. Bob Casey wants trans in your toy collection. And that's not good for Pennsylvania.
Fuck.
Is this
The jokes write themselves.
right? Especially on a
Hey, it's
Transformers
a Star
podcast.
Saber.
Is this a Legends class? I bet it is. Everything else was.
Motherfucker. How? 34 what?
34 centimeters?
to-
Okay, let's figure what that is in actual. It says this
So
weird.
inches.
Oh,
You mean-
13
you mean-
inches.
In real people
13
measurement?
inch. Shit, okay. That might be my option for all.
Okay, there we go.
Might
There
be
we
an
go.
option. That's a little big.
Oh. That's oh.
Baby's masterpiece.
I like that.
That's actually the first time I've ever seen a Victory Leo with a jet mode that didn't look like a flying brick.
I like that.
It actually looks like a
Damn.
jet of
Yeah.
some sort.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, because like normally when he's in that mode, it doesn't have a cockpit at all. It's just a flying rectangle. But this actually tries to look more like some kind of an aircraft.
Okay, let's see what kind of price you can throw down, Iron Trans. You've got my attention. I like your boot there. Let's see. Bingo Toys.
Yep.
Galileo. It's
Bingo.
it's
I know
another
what they are.
it's another Computron. Are we
Bingo
getting into
Toys.
the Computron Wars?
Bingo Toys did a Black Arachnia, and they also, I think they also did a sort of a Windblade figure that was in the same
Windblade.
style. Yeah, in the same style as Nice C.
What size?
Yeah. Like, God damn.
It was like MP scale.
Okay. Okay. We go from too small to too large.
Well, yeah, but that's not necessarily what this is. You know. But I mean, it was like, okay, like, you know, the Nice C figure, they basically made a Windblade that kind of matches that one aesthetically. And they also did a Black Arachnia as well.
Or tits.
I pre-ordered both of those, but I never went through with it because I was poor.
Ah.
Tits.
I just do it to piss off the squares.
That's a weird way to do it when
Gosh.
no one knows you ordered it.
Is that how Kyle's dealing with living in today's world? I'm just gonna adopt all the affectation of 1950s greaser punks. That's I just do it to piss off the
Me.
squares. I mean, honestly, Kyle, I like
they
the
took
idea. Just do it to piss off the toys.
Gotta get a leather jacket and one of them haircuts.
Why is Kyle combing his hair constantly?
What hair?
Compulsive hairbrushing.
Yeah.
It's almost gone. I'm 26.
Welcome to America. This sounds like it's going to devolve into a Hims commercial.
Speaking of,
I'm
we're
26.
sponsored by Hims now.
Yeah.
Magic Square.
Thanks, Kyle.
Magic Square.
Another Bruticus.
Yeah, they do both the Magic Square tends to do both Legends and MP stuff,
What the fuck is up with Kung Fu Brawl?
showing
He's
off
kung fuing.
its posability.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh.
He's beginning to believe, Scott. He believes he is the one.
They have a new AI song out. It's called "Pimp with a Tank." It's fucking great. No need to
This
walk
tank
with a
was-
limp, because I'm.
This is what happens when a tank gets bitten by a cobra and struck by lightning.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Kung Fury, you never saw
Oh
that?
my God, Kung Fury's
That was
great.
his origin story.
Yeah.
He got struck by lightning and bitten by cobras at the same time.
Dude, if you've never seen Castle, if you've never seen Kung Fury, I did have a stroke, I guess. If you've never seen Kung Fury, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in Kung Fury, the one that'll fucking live in my head. There's this dinosaur cop named Triceracop.
Yes, it's his partner.
Yeah, it's his partner, Triceracop. They go back in time to shoot Nazis.
Yes.
And Triceracop's there. They've hacked time. They hire a hacker, and he hacks time.
Hacker man.
Right. Triceracop will only shoot people in the dick. That's it. That's it, right? Like there's like a million Nazis after him. Bang, 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 just shooting all of them in the dick like he's RoboCop in that one scene. And then there's like some Nazi, and he's like covering his junk with his hands, right? Triceracop, out of necessity only, shoots him in both shoulders so he incapacitates his arms, and then shoots him in the dick.
Yeah, remember there's that was it when they finally do get thrown back in time. Remember what time period is it?
Oh,
it's the Viking
There's
Age.
laser raptors. This must be the Viking Age.
Yes.
It's just like it's like they put a whole bunch of words into a blender and turned it into a movie script. It's like, oh shit, I know those words, but I don't understand what's going on.
Yes,
By the way,
and remember,
you
remember? Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, Kung Fury, the main character's car is basically a version of Kit from Knight Rider, but he's voiced by David Hasselhoff.
Yes.
It's called the Hoff 9000.
Yes.
Yes, don't
Right,
hassle the
Kung
Hoff
Fury.
9000.
So let's see.
Kung Fury is the villain.
So
Yeah.
this is like a frog version of the video game that attacks Kung Fury, the arcade machine. This is a frog version. I think you can get this over on Trent's Cults page, the prize inside. And this little thing, it comes with this little guy and a hammer. And he called it, since it's a frog version of an evil arcade game, he called it Polywagus. Two people will understand that. That's a deep cut, Polywagus. Because there's supposedly a brainwashing video game called Polybius.
Yeah.
Polywagus. Oh, look, he can hold Starscream. Jesus Christ, Wilford, your claws are in my goddamn spine. Okay.
That is definitely a
That's not
Starscream.
Starscream.
What's that?
That's not Starscream.
That's not Starscream.
Shockwave, you said Starscream.
No, I said. Did I say Starscream?
Yes,
You
you
said
did.
Starscream.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know.
All I
one of
remember
those
saying
shows.
is, "God damn, Wilford's claws are in my fucking spine." Oh no.
Oh no.
I
That is
guess
a
it's
very
just
nice
one of those days,
shockwave,
Scott.
I had a beautiful brain. What happened?
This show happened.
March of time.
It's a
wasn't it?
swindle.
I came on this show and it all went downhill from there.
Oh no, there's Studio One.
Studio One.
Devastators.
Okay.
Does anybody want
They've
some?
got
Oh my god.
they got some cool shit happening. Fuck the Devastator though. Who gives a shit? We got the best one now.
What the fuck? Why are people texting me?
What? What is happening?
Oh, it's just somebody saying thank you. Okay.
Oh no, it's Desolator.
Desolator.
Oh, it's not Devastator. It's Desolator.
So we
Desolator,
can,
which is
we can
real close.
It's what happens to
Oh,
Scott's
so-
brain cells.
I guess that
Wonder
means
you
we can.
guys got sued.
Does that mean we can omit him from the Devastator Wars?
I mean, he's still the right color.
Yeah.
Spinach green.
My God, Long Haul
Studio
always gets
One
fucked.
makes cool shit.
Oh yeah.
Long
I
Haul
don't know
always
about
gets
Devastator.
fucked. It looks,
I know.
Long Haul looks the best he has ever. He looks a shit tillion times better than the
That's Tremor.
super fat ass Combiner Wars version.
Or you could just call him Trevor.
Can we just call this like this Cybertronian mode Devastator?
It looks
can't.
like Cybertronian mode, so I'm just gonna.
I don't think you can. Sorry.
What was his Diaclone name?
Trevor.
This is the only.
Didn't you know that? His Diaclone name was Trevor.
Oh, there's what Hook's gonna look like. Well, that's acceptable.
Cool.
Meek's Master,
Oh yes.
also acceptable.
Master.
Scavenger, a little
Demolition.
weird. Bone
Oh,
Crusher, a
Disastrous.
little weird.
God, look at those clown pants.
Huh.
Worry.
Oh my God, let's see here.
Earth Shock.
Let's see.
Cybertron, the Devastator. This is the neatest shit ever, and then you went back.
But why
sorry.
do I want this? Why do I want this Devastator over all other Devastators?
I
don't
don't.
understand.
I don't.
I
What is
don't-
happening to me?
I don't know, Scott.
Going over to the chat, Crossbones Koopa said toys are the way. Tef says, those are some huge boots. I have all them bingo toys, ladies, for reasons, and I'm soon going to receive that new Egyptian spider sexy lady transformer soon. Holson85 said, the Egyptian sexy what now? And Wolf goes, they just started doing a few MP. I've got the Prime. I love it and can't wait for those. Tef says, Google Big Firebird Natcha. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Big Firebird. Big Firebird.
Bird.
Nachos. Oh, there it is. Big Firebird
Nacha.
Nacha. Let's see. Image. Sexy Egyptian spider lady visit. TF source. Sorry about your credit cards. That is busy AF. I mean, that's a glorious looking piece. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it does transform, sort of.
Okay, and she comes with her own chair. That's important. That's why I always wanted to fuck that big white thing with the fur from the cantina scene in Star Wars. She comes with her own bed. What? Crossbones Koopa said, my Legion deformation beasts are 9 inches. I had no cap for scale. Use your imagination. That's how I figured it out. Holson85 is Kung Fury is one of the few Swedish movies worth watching.
It actually, that's right. It actually is Swedish, and when you and apparently some of the time when the Nazis are thought to be speaking German, they're actually just speaking Swedish with a German accent.
The one Nazi was in one of my favorite TV shows, People of Earth. He played a tall white alien. One of the Nazis in that. The one talking about like his mustache. Yeah, People of Earth was great. It was it was like a therapy, like a group therapy thing of people who've been abducted. But then the other half of the show took place on the alien craft and all the aliens that abducted them. It was like a sitcom thing. So there was like a gray, 2 reptilians, a tall white, a cube. It was weird. It was wonderful. It was great.
A cube.
Yeah, it was a cube. And then Tef says, where can we watch that Triceratops? Google Kung Fury. Kung Fury, and it's the full thing's on YouTube. And supposedly they're doing a sequel. It is David Hasselhoff. The two faces you might recognize in it. David Hasselhoff is in it, and then Hitler's played by one of the guys from Lonely Island. Let's see here. Belushi says, okay, then, I just had a shower and I slipped on my wet foot, landing in a seated position. Olson said, that and Drama Kraken. Wolf 1701, is that legend scale aneurysms a while ago? Belushis, adorned as I was in my bathroom and undefended from the big sturdy rubber cock which thundered straight up my weeping fundament. That's exactly what I told the doctor. I fucking love Belushis. You're my fucking hero, man. Wolf 1701 said, blink, blink. And Holson, it says, Diaclone Slavel. Belushi says, they got it out eventually, but it was pretty firmly established. I keep it in a big jar now. It's best that way. And Tef says, Desolator looks like TFC Hercules. Apparently they're doing a Dino Combiner. Erebus.
Yes.
This better look better than this.
Those are the Cyberverse designs. Fucking shit.
Kyle fell out of his chair.
Yeah.
Oh, shit fell on me, though.
And then Broadside for some reason.
Wow, no one gonna bring up that Cyberverse is finally getting third-party shit?
I mean, it's there.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, it's one time, so...
Did nobody like Cyberverse?
Cyberverse was okay, but it's been done and over with now, and it's like, I can't get...
Yeah, but it never got toys that were worth a shit. Now it is.
Cyberverse had its moments.
That's the whole point about third-party.
See? Look what these guys did.
Finally!
Finally! I can understand this. Soda can. That's all it took.
Big fucker.
That's all I fucking want. soda can.
Wait, 345 millimeters, freedom units.
It's not a cat, though, is it?
I've got 5 here.
That's 13 inches.
Well, I know what else is 345 millimeters in Kyle's pants. What?
Has anybody else
What?
ever?
What was that, Stone Cold?
Who?
What?
Has anybody?
I heard
did
Chuck
anybody-
Norris tell a Chuck Norris joke the other day.
Oh, he did.
Chuck Norris told a Chuck Norris joke. And it was great. It was great. They were interviewing Chuck Norris, and he's got like this picture of him like sitting next to a tiger petting it. And Chuck Norris was there, and he's like, "See that right there? That was on the set of one of my movies." And I went, and the trainer sat me down, and I was petting this tiger. And all of a sudden there was a low growl, and the trainer said, stop petting him very slowly. Back up and get away as quick as you can." And he goes, and sure enough, the tiger started backing up. Like, you son of a bitch, Chuck. I hate your politics, but I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at this. It's Metroplex.
Woo!
Yeah, it's on. I have no idea how big it is. I don't know what it's meant to be. It looks like Fall of Cybertron, but he's too round.
It is very Fall of Cybertron, yeah.
It's like if you took an
too
air
round.
pump and
Okay.
inflated Fall of Cybertron Metroplex
Again,
to 15 pounds per
big.
square inch, more than suggested.
Yep.
Big as shit, because that's Primus.
That's
So
Oh, yeah.
when we inevitably get a HasLab of Metroplex, I can probably just get this one.
oh my God, he's so corpuscular.
A HasLab of Metroplex? Would you want that?
Did you say he's corpuscular? He hunts during
like-
dawn and dusk?
Maybe. If he was the right one and he was the right price.
Okay, what's the right one then? 'Cause, like, would
The
you want
Fall
a
of
G1?
Cybertron one.
You'd want the Fall of Cybertron one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's the biggest one.
I'll be honest. If they would come down with a HasLab Metroplex and it was a G1 Metroplex, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. I wouldn't want. I think the Metroplex that we got was good enough. It's so close to the height of the HasLab Unicron. Yeah, if HasLab came down with a Metroplex, I'd be pissed.
Now, what if it was G1 Metroplex, but he was fucking huge?
Like, define fucking huge.
Bigger than Unicron.
I still wouldn't want that. I don't know.
See, it doesn't work, does it? Because it's, well, we're going to do something new. He's bigger. It's like, well, Unicron was too big.
Like,
He's G1. Like, I already got one.
If like HasLab would put out, hey, you know what? Here is the Metroplex from years back, but it's in Metro Titan colors. We're gonna give you the deluxe Slammer. We're gonna give you the deluxe Scamper. Like, we'll do a new mold of Scamper. Here's a deluxe 6-gun.
6-gun.
Right? And here's a Micromaster Sonic Bomb or Metro Bomb or whatever the fuck he is, right? And they're all in Metroplex colors. $300, $350. I'd be over that. I'd be all over that like holy shit, right? If it was a HasLab Metroplex and it was just a G1, like a new mold G1 Metroplex, no, I think I'd be kind of pissed. I don't think I'd like that.
No.
Maybe I'm the only one.
Well,
I don't know.
well, it should be a main line. It should be accessible to everyone.
I'm weird, and I'm not going to pose my shit around anything else. So I would have Metroplex way smaller than he is anyway.
Mm.
And have Fort Max be the big one.
Yeah. And anyway, X-Transbots, you thieves. They're doing, apparently that's it. That's all you get, misfire.
Misfire, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, fucking P. Fantastic model.
Fantastic model. There's Ratchet with the fucking most sinister. Is that Megatron's face in Ratchet's head? Look at that
Wait,
fucking grin.
Yeah, it looks a little iffy. I'm guessing these are Masterpiece.
Legends.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Legends,
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
No,
I'm fucking
you
with
can
you. I
tell.
don't know.
You can tell by the design of these images.
Ooh, he's got
This-
the red
this is
helmet.
this is actually just fans' toys under a different name.
Oh,
So yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
an MP.
I'll probably
Yeah.
get it then. Because it looks a shit trillion times better than the official Masterpiece.
I'm going to disassemble you in my basement.
Those were iffy. I'm going to have to amputate.
I'm going
Amputate. Wait, why?
to make you hurt so bad.
I can feel it.
No soul in here.
I'm so glad they give you the option of having the red helmet with the white thingamabob.
Scott, are you not talking about the toy? You're not riffing right now. are
I'm
you?
not riffing at all, man. I'm just. Oh. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I know.
I stayed up late
Scott's
last
passionate
night.
about certain things, and this ain't one of them.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece Ratchet, and I fucking see a masterpiece Ratchet.
I'll be honest. Going through the TFC third party stuff, I'm doing it because I know other people want to see it. This is kind of a slog for me.
Yeah,
Which is
not
probably why I'm
everybody's
taking.
into-
That's probably why I'm taking so many fucking tangents, right? This is rough to get through. It's just
Not everyone's interested in MP. Yeah.
God damn, 222. That's the picture we're on.
I
Oh,
wasn't
look.
expecting. I wasn't expecting yet an upteenth desolator. Like, what are the odds? Someone goes, you know what? This is the one that's going to set us over.
fans. Oh, look, another Devastator. Okay, going past this.
Oh, look,
This
another
is-
Devastator.
Bullshit.
Yes,
man.
toys. Yeah, there we
There's
go.
Another Galvatron.
Yeah, I
Well,
saw
there
this.
aren't that,
I'm like,
there aren't that many Galvatrons.
Where the
There
fuck is a
are-
sure shot? Give me a sure shot. Third party chug sure shot.
If anybody's gonna make one of those, it'll be Make Toys because they already made, they already made a Point Blank. So
Okay, where's Crosshairs?
So it makes sense that I think that they'll probably do a sure shot at some point.
Hey, another blue Galvatron.
There's fucking combined mode evil
Grand Scourge.
ninja fucking Obsidian Commander Optimus Chubmus Prime.
Oh,
Fat
based on
ass
the
Prime.
Energon.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
clever.
I like it.
clever.
It's good colors. I
They're
think
doing
you had to
faster.
be at TF Con to get it.
They're doing
Well, I mean-
masterpiece scale Armada and Energon stuff.
That Nemesis Prime is the Energon mold. That's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. I'll say
Minicon.
that. That's a good one.
You want to pay $70 for toys you can get for $15 on eBay? Let's go.
Or that you can get for $5 at the Dollar Tree when they put out the knockoff.
Well, those
of the
don't
Sky
scale
Beam
with
Shield.
my fucking with my masterpiece shit. And if they do, they're real shitty.
Yeah.
Full color test shot. This
Requiem
is
Blaster.
okay. I like this.
Are we ever gonna go back to the Requiem Blaster and the shit being minicons?
No.
I wish we would.
Those swords suck
So you-
dick.
Oh God. He doesn't look that good. I'm stuck on Wing Saber.
Fuck.
Wing Saber looks bricky.
MMC.
Again.
There's tapes.
I will forever
Ooh, Master
forever be
Creation.
indebted to their Armada Wing Saber if he
Ooh.
does the same gimmick from the old Wing Saber and his head is actually stored in both halves of his body that you have to split in half.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm
it's
the only one who
Movor.
think that's cool.
They're revealing their Movor. They're for
They're
Another
brutal.
goddamn Devastator.
well, no,
That's-
it's their RID Ruination actually.
This is
Drift, but he's the initial decar.
this is the best thing I've
It's
seen.
over.
This is my favorite slide.
Fucking thank God.
I'm sorry, I
It's
just
over.
I couldn't get through that. The weird thing is, my favorite piece of third-party news wasn't even in this. This Dr. Wu, I can't believe I'm saying this. This really grabbed my attention. Dr. Wu, Decibel, and Graphy.
Who the fuck is that?
Those are those
Noise
super
and
rare. Those are those super rare cassettes. Those G1 cassettes, but these have been scaled for like Blaster, the new Blaster and Soundwave
Yeah,
figures.
Blaster and Soundwave.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
These cassettes, if you find the original cassettes, that's your fucking retirement fund. That's what it is.
Jesus Christ.
Like the original, like each one of the original cassettes. Okay. I once looked up, because I have the KOs of these cassettes, right? They made
What are their
KOs
real
of these. What's that?
What are their real names?
Noise and Graphy.
Noise and Graph.
Yeah, Noizu and Graphy. Right? That's their real names. They're like Japanese only. The knockoffs of these things in box go for $850.
Son of
God.
a bitch.
Right?
Oh, well, there was some legit rare cassettes. Jeez.
Yeah, there was.
Wait, they got... No,
Yeah.
it's a knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the knockoffs are expensive. Right? It was shit, man.
How the fuck are they expensive when it's a knockoff? You can just make a shit killion of them.
Well, okay.
Flood the market, ruin the value.
Well, here's the thing. Whenever those knockoffs came off, that was actually a gentleman, I think his name was Mike from KO Toys. And at this point, I was in close contact with Mike. Like, I talked to Mike, you know, even more than I talked to Paul of Sir Toys. Paul and I talk every once in a great while, right? And I have all the respect for Paul in the world. And for Mike, I did until like things started to go a little bit insane. And people started to not get their stuff. And he started to threaten people. And it was sad. It was really sad. But I was one of the rare ones that I got like these toys. And I have them upstairs. And like they're the knockoffs, right? And it's just holy shit. And I love the fact that Dr. Wu's making these. So now the people can have the characters. Like, I don't even like Dr. Wu as a company, but I like this, and I will probably support this. This to me is what third party should be. I don't need my 187th Ratchet. I don't need my 52nd Devastator. What I need is shit.
Make shit that didn't get made.
Make shit that didn't get made, right? Sun Tzu in The Art of War said, if you want to win the war, go to where there is no battle. And you are guaranteed to win the war. This is what this is doing. This is going to where there is no battle. And I am going to support this. I'm going to buy these. Even though I don't like Dr. Wu as a company, I fucking respect the fact that he's going like, hey, you know what? No one's made a third-party Noise and Graphy. Let's put that out there for the people.
Who are they meant to go with?
I think Noise and Graphy are Autobots.
Okay. Looks like I gotta buy a blaster.
Yeah. And then there was two others. There was a Brontosaurus. Okay, hold on here. Noise and Graphy. Let's see here. Noise and Graphy. Graphy combines with... So let's see. There's Graphy. Graphy. Let's see here. He is Autobot mini cassettes. The W cassette bot. Okay, so there's Dial, an Iguanodon, and Zaur, a Brontosaurus, and they form Leg Out. So there's Leg Out, and...
God, all these weird ass names, huh?
Yeah.
You think they still have the copyright for half this shit?
Dial and Zaur. But fuck, man. Yeah, and you know what? If he does a Dial and Zaur, I'll fucking go for that too. I love this.
I assume he would if he's doing
right.
One set.
Hold on here. eBay. What are his cassettes usually going for? eBay.
What a shit ton.
Woo. Dr. Wu cassettes. You fiendish Dr. Wu.
You done fucked up now.
You done fucked up now. Okay. Dr. Wu cassettes. I don't see him.
One of the shittiest JoJo villains.
Let's see. Complete Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu. I don't fucking know. I want to watch Papa Meat. So I'm gonna, have you seen how beautiful my wife is? I want to curl up next to her and watch Papa Meat, man.
Scott is the only one here with a future.
Do you guys remember my story about Frankie? Frankie was the service dachshund that Ariana and I saw in Dollar Tree.
No.
So Ariana and I were in Dollar Tree.
I don't remember this shit at all.
This was about 6 months ago. Ariana and I were in Dollar Tree in Westmont, and this couple, this kind of skeezy-looking couple, they had a dachshund on a leash, and this dachshund was wearing a vest that said "service dog," right? My ass, this is a service dog, right? It's obvious because this dog ain't listening for shit. This dog has to be told to do stuff. This ain't no highly trained service dog, and this poor thing is wearing a service dog vest that's like 3 sizes too large for it, because it's obviously just got the thing on eBay, and its name is Frankie. How do I know its name is Frankie? Because Frankie, don't do that, Frankie. The whole way through the store, right? So I ended up going to this craft show on Saturday. And I went because I wanted to see how many people were 3D printing stuff. And like there were 3 people there 3D printing, right? So there's like one dude, and he's 3D printing stuff, and his stuff was really good. There was another dude that was 3D printing stuff. Ariana had a great eye. And she goes, "Oh, your stuff looks like this stuff. Are you the guy that does the stuff in this other place?" Yeah, that's mine. It's like, fuck. What? Like fucking detective work out of Ariana. And then we get upstairs, and there's this couple, and they have a 3D printer, and they're 3D printing stuff. And their stuff is so-so, right? It's not bad, but it's whatever, right? And then as I'm walking away, it hits me who they are, and I lean over, and I went, "Do you know who that was?" And she goes, "No." And I went, "Frankie." I went, "Oh, my God." She goes, "It was them." And, yeah, they're selling, like, 3D printed wares. Frankie's wasn't there. They didn't have their service dog, so I just imagine he's dead now. Going over to the chat.
Nihilistic.
Yeah. Let's see here. Belush's. Oh, okay. Teftev says Devastator looks like TFC Herx. Crossbones Cooper says Koopa. My pants are tight for Nacha. Wolf 1701. I'm excited for these Dinobots, even though we have Dinobots up the yin yang. These are Cyberverse Dinobots that even Hasbro barely touched and never did justice to. I love Cyberverse getting good shit. I'm excited, and I need this broadside. Teftev says the jet looks like shit, but I'm gonna have to have that broadside. Crossbones Koopa. Broadside is an Arnold Palmer Arizona size. Yes, and still only 99 cents. Tef. Metroplex tiny head with giant sized feet. You know what they say about people with big feet? Big shoes. Belucius. I'd absolutely go for a massive G1 Metroplex. Then I'd put my wallet on eBay. Wolf says, I really like those MP Ironhide ratchets, but I have no reason to upgrade. Belucius. I've got Noise and Graphy right here, and I love them. I bought myself the 3-pack with Frenzy. The blue one is a birthday present to me for $30. Yeah, those the remakes they did. I loved seeing like the Target Bumblebee movie releasing like Noise and Graphy. I think Zauer got released in one of them. The other one's called Leg Out or something. Tef. Last week Takara announced a new Transformer game and it went completely under the radar. Transformers multi-shot gameplay looks like a cute twin-stick shooter. A few hours ago, a new game was announced. An RPG, Transformers Eternal War trailer came out not long ago. No gameplay footage, only cinematic. Wolf says, Frankie says, relax. Let's see if there's anything here. If we go to TF 2005, BBTS, Dr. Wu, not yet. But let's talk Blokies. Or Blockies.
Yeah.
We got Blockies. We got fucking Prowl riding Optimus Prime. We got Optimus Prime and Megatron trying to kill each other. And Big Nacho Firebird. Sorry. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, and then Thunder Honky.
These are very nice. like the blockies a lot as a thing, I sent Max one in a care package because I was like, hey boy, you survived 2 storms. Have a blockies.
Here's a blockies,
So-
fuck boy.
I wish I knew
Yeah.
where the fuck to buy them from.
Walmart.
I've not seen a single one at a single Walmart.
You. Oh, sorry.
Have you tried the very top shelf where they store shit they don't want you to find out about? Because that's where I found all mine.
Wow.
Where are they usually at in Walmart?
With the
front
fucking
with all the
Transformers.
bullshit? The Transformers.
Yeah. These are cool because I have the entire thing, but this seems to be a different one. This is a different subset because this is called Shining or Galaxy Shining, and mine are just Transformers. So I think this is like, this is the one that's going to include vehicles because none of the figures I have of the blockies are transformable into their vehicle modes. They are all just straight up characters. And I think that's what they're going to do here. They're going to do ones that also include the characters now. So you're going to have your Optimus, and you're going to have his truck mode, and you're going to have your Thundercracker, your Thunder Honks, and you're going to also have his jet mode. So that's pretty cool. I mean, they still don't transform. They're no better than like fucking Nucleon infused, stronger, faster, more alive versions of the characters, but they still look really cool and they're fun to put together. They're really just Gundam kits. That's all they are. They're $5 Gundam kits.
Yeah,
That's why I care about these.
I've seen some videos about how they go together, though. They don't seem hard to make.
No, they're
These
just
are the
fun.
Action Masters.
Yeah, these are just like really cheap, easy to build Gundams, and I'm actually having a blast with them because one of the things they did,
Cool.
and I'm not sure it's because maybe the company that Blockies is, like English isn't their native language because they put the super secret prize inside version of Optimus Prime right on the box and said, "Look for this one, the super secret prize inside. Who could it be?" And it's just like you printed the image right on there. It's Optimus.
Look at this bullshit. I went to see if they were in stock at my local Walmart. Evansburg Supercenter, available at this store. Duncansville Supercenter, available at this store. Altoona Supercenter, available at the store. Johnstown, not available at this store because their fucking drug addicts keep snorting them or shit.
That is terrible, sir.
I mean, I wasn't going to buy any, but still, you know.
Still, I know, I get what you mean, but it's a fun little fucking thing. They get a version, if you're lucky enough, that is, you can get a version of Optimus that has metallic paint, which is their Super Chase Rare version, and I think that's a very cool version of Optimus because that one they actually did something where they changed out the ion rifle for the axe, and I was like, cool, new accessory, new paint job. Now it's really worth it to have the fig, and then. I believe these are a Chinese company, so they do that thing, which is super fucking weird with these Chinese companies. They start to do pack-ins, where the pack-ins are like the contents of one of your like basic wafer cookies that has a card in it, but they're also tossing in weird shit like metallic coins and stickers.
A couple of years ago, I got like a toy from Japan. And I opened it up, and inside this toy, I even forget what the toy was, but it was like a pack of like the best mildly lemon flavored gum I've ever had in my life. I wish I could find that again. It's fantastic. They had a little like plastic but very ornate cup and saucer, and a microfiber tile that had the Flatwoods monster on it.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's a very strange marketing thing, and as someone who's been like, card collecting for a long time, eventually the hobby takes me to like, here's the Chinese versions of these things, and they're super fucking weird because they have things where they do like oversized versions of cards, and it's like you get a card that's usually your standard playing card size or something that's smaller, maybe like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but because of the rise of AI art, making it super fucking easy to make whatever character you want, right? They have been putting out just the most obscene, weird cards that are oversized, way too chromed out flashy, and they just are all made of AI art. But they just do obscene things like this. It's like, well, here's the card, but it's a bifold card. Now it's like a little letter, right, that you flip open, and inside is a image of a pretty girl with a gold coin stuck inside the card. It's like that's an interesting marketing gimmick. Why are you doing that? And it's like, but wait, we're not done.
This coin allow you to fuck me if you ever find me.
They keep going. They keep going because it brought me down this weird YouTube rabbit hole where it's just like, well, this one's actually an Ofuda charm. And this one is actually like a puzzle piece where you put together like a swimsuit edition and things like that, where it's just like, here's one that's actually a giant postage stamp. And so they're doing that with the blockies, where it's like, I'm looking at the next show note and the blockies are like now including gold coins and chrome cards. And I was like, whoa, you guys really love your exclusive. I'm assuming these versions of the blockies that are only available in China are the versions that are going to have this, because it seems like the version of Optimus, it also has like his battle platform, but not the whole shebang. It's just Truck Optimus, no trailer, no roller, but you get the battle platform on top of Truck Optimus anyway. And oh, look at that! Prowl can ride and shoot.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
Fuck it, I'll just
gonna-
have to buy direct from the source.
I was just
DF
gonna
source.
say, this, like, Optimus truck mode with the battle platform on him, doesn't that just kind of remind you of something that some kid would have got when they were, in the 80s? Remember how GoBots had that gigantic, like, riding toy that it was like, it was kind of crappy, but it was like this rideable thing that was supposed to be a GoBot.
No, you're
You don't
talking
remember that?
nonsense. You're a fucking crazy man.
yeah.
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It was this weird. It was kind of in the same. It was along the same lines as that giant like rifle and handgun GoBot. Those really
Now that
older
I'm-
ones.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Scott, have we ever had someone named Thomas on this show before?
I'm
Who is
Mandela
this guy?
affecting this. It's. Wait,
Who
who are you?
Who are you, sir?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who the fuck are you?
No, I remember the guns, Thomas, but I don't remember the. Oh, we're back to our universe. I remember the guns, but I don't remember the GoBot
like
riding thing.
It looked like a tricycle kind of, but
Now
it
wait. There was a Transformers tricycle one that was black. It was black and red.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I
can't remember.
3D
thought
printed
it
a
was
small version of that for my collection.
I thought it was a GoBot that I was thinking about, but no.
Hold on,
Maybe it wasn't.
Transformers riding trike.
Yeah.
Is
what it
this your
was?
card? Sorry.
No.
This.
I,
Is this? No, that's the General Lee. Never mind. That's the Knight Rider. The Knight Rider looked very similar. Transformers Big Wheel. Okay, we'll do Big Wheel. Big Wheel. Here it
Is that what
is.
Slice
Is
rode
this
around
what
in?
your? Is this your card?
you get closer, but actually, I'm actually gonna look it up.
Oh. I remember that thing. That's the one that had the flip out weird face.
Yeah.
That
GoBot
thing
Ride
was
on
horrifying.
Scooter. Look that up.
Let's see here.
Yeah, GoBot Ride on Scooter by Sale Toys.
Go
Like-
bots ride on scooter.
Yeah.
What the
This-
fuck is this?
Yeah, this
Oh god, I haven't
monstrosity.
seen it yet.
You're not allowed
my
on the
God.
podcast anymore, Thomas.
Holy shit.
The fuck? It looks like
Oh my
Sam the
God.
Sandown Clown is a Transformer.
That. What? Oh my god, that looks like shit.
That's
I know.
real.
I love the little hip.
That's real.
Go
This-
bots
They sold
proudly.
this.
Proudly.
The weird thing, the
sold
weird thing
this.
is, I could have sworn that that I was introduced to this thing on this show.
You might have been. I'm having memory problems, man. The thing that gets me, I mean, this is the Fort Max of GoBots, isn't it?
Kind of.
Clearly.
Kind of. But the thing,
Scott.
what I was getting at is I'm kind of getting the same energy from this little Shibified Optimus with his battle platform as this thing.
Scott, you're not thinking big enough. This is the
I don't
GoBot
see it,
God.
man.
This is their Primus.
Worship me.
They don't have a Primus. They're humans that have their brains in jars, right?
That means there's
No,
a
no,
brain
even
in
God.
this. There's a human brain in this someplace.
Yeah,
They're
no,
actually,
this is
they're
actually
they're
this is actually
giant,
God.
Yeah, they're actually giant humans called go beings, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, so this
copy.
is actually
Just
what happened to
don't
God.
It's yeah, the
this is
fiction,
your
their fiction is
Neo
pretty bad.
eBay. Hold on.
I thought
We got-
G1 was rough.
We got to find out, man. Paste. GoBots ride on scooter. We got to find out. God
Oh
damn,
my
it's just
God,
bringing up
horrifying.
scooter, man.
I guess it's a really, really hard thing to find.
GoBots. I love it.
Gerbers.
I don't see any shit, man. Shit.
Jesus
That's probably
Christ,
for the
Lord.
best.
Yeah,
That's
but like
probably
These
the-
things rotted.
Man.
You would have
Yeah.
the hardest time explaining this.
I love the fact that I just found this out too. The Flatwoods monster, like, you know, the Mothman has that cool Mothman statue with the thick ass. But if you go for the Flatwoods monster, they have a chair where you just sit in it and you think about all the horrible decisions you've made.
what the heck is this?
This is
Flatwood.
The Flatwoods monster. It was an alien scene in 1957 in Braxton County,
this-
Virginia, in the city of Flatwoods.
It's totally real and not some fucker off his gourd on moonshine.
It was a bunch of kids off their gourds on moonshine. But what it was determined to be was just an owl. Sure thing, government.
You know it looks
just an
like
owl.
it now that you say it.
Just
Well,
an owl.
Yet
If you've ever
famous enough
seen-
to end up on a tile in some Chinese candy.
Yeah.
If you've ever, I don't know if you have great horned owls in that part of the world, in that part of the country.
Yeah, I've seen many owls.
Yeah,
many owls.
if you've seen a great horned owl, like a large one, you might actually understand how someone might confuse that for a human being, like in the dark, because it's so huge.
Man. Anyway, man, I can't believe we're here. Going over to the chat. Let's see. Crossbones Koopa says, "When will we get a Transformers that is a porta potty on a construction site with Constructicons?" I think I know.
Shitor.
Thomas and I have got to do something for Doll Surprise Toys. Do you want a porta potty for the Constructicons named Shitor? Thomas and Kyle, man, that's fantastic.
Oh, we already have a backstory for it and everything. That would be when Soundwave couldn't find any work after the original G1 cartoon, so we ended up on a construction site.
I mean, we could just really get like a short round.
That's a Robot Chicken sketch
yeah,
that already happened.
I know. Sorry, we could just get one of those hovercrafts from Cybertron that has the toilet mode.
That's true. Storm Surge.
Storms. I thought it was short round or something like that. I think that's the little Asian kid from Indiana Jones. Anyway,
It's short round.
Holson says,
Yeah,
Crossbones Koopa says, Long Haul has to take a dump. Holson says, I must be tired because I heard Blackies and Futa. Tef, prow riding Optimus like a tiny scooter. It's not just you, Holson. Then again, this is Good Morning Cybertron podcast, so I didn't ask any questions. Wolf 1701, I'm Googling giant robot GoBot thing now. Found it. It's big blue and white. Top left of Google. Oh my, Tef says, oh my God, that GoBot ride-on GoBot looks like it would molest children. Good God. Wolf 1701 says, won't let me send pictures. Belucius, fucking hell, I almost went to the hospital. Stay calm, everyone. I'm a fighter and survivor. Belucius, go to the alcohol, man. It will preserve you. Alcohol kills germs, whether you pour it in you or on you. Wolf 1701, I had the Transformers Big Wheel, and I shall have it again. Tef says, I also had the TF Big Wheel and was never able to transform it. As a kid, it was so crazy hard to transform. My parents were sick of transforming for me every few minutes. They told me it was broken. Belucia says, I've got I think it was Tycho Scalextric Types TF thing. Glow in the dark. It's quite mad, actually. While we're here, does anybody have a looky what I found?
No,
I've
not
got-
today.
Technically, yes, it's in the chat.
I don't want to show the
I'd
chat.
like to.
I don't want to show the chat on live. Hold
fuck.
on. Fuck. Hold on here. Let's see where.
Damn it.
Where is
Look,
it? Oh, that's I removed it. Transformers,
Yeah, you
Megatronus,
removed
Age
it.
of the Fallen, more in-hand images.
Yeah, that's it. It was the in-hand images. Because these all look awesome. And
Damn.
specifically, I want to go ahead and tell everyone, go right there.
Okay.
Go up again to the one where he's bent over. You can see the swords on his back.
Yes.
I'm watching to the YouTube. Give it a minute for it to catch up.
Yeah.
No, up where he's bent over, where like he's got the gun barrel on his shoulder.
Okay, I see them now.
Either way, this is the dumbest shit ever. Okay. A few design things I'm seeing from this Megatronus. He has the tank legs. The tank treads on the back of the legs, like Devastation Megatron. And his the silencer, which they said silencer for the cannon, so I wonder who he's going to get retooled into.
Can I make a suggestion that I don't think I haven't heard anybody say before?
What?
Look at the chest. Look at the way the chest is done right there. Okay. So it's up on the YouTube now. IDW Turmoil.
Maybe.
I can see it.
I mean, you've got that.
Maybe.
You've got that arm cannon. That arm cannon would be great for Turmoil. Really, all it would take is a new head.
Oh.
It's but this is really screaming. This is going to be our '86 Megatron. Like the silencer can plug in the place where it needs to be. People keep going, no, they're not going to do that. It won't be Super G1 accurate.
No, I don't think so.
And DevCon just happened.
I think that I actually think that you might be onto something. That they may actually just, like Megatron may turn out to be an extensive retool of this.
Yeah.
If this thing is as tall as Studio 86 Optimus, then this is going to be the Megatron.
I mean, I bet it's possible. I really do. Well, Thomas, do you have a looky what I found?
Yeah, I found a really cool custom. We were talking about Armada stuff earlier.
Uh-huh.
And I found somebody took a let's see, somebody took that Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie, the one that looks like Starscream.
Yeah.
And they made it into a custom Jetfire. Here, I'll show it right now. There we go.
That's an Armada Jetfire, and that works really fucking well.
Yeah, I thought it did.
My cat Jazz is in heat. Who wants to fuck her?
And if you see, like, you can, so this is definitely that Blitzwing mold, right?
Time to take one for the
Kyle,
team,
you're the
Thomas.
new guy. That means you're up.
Well,
Kyle's the new guy. Yes,
that's true. Kyle, you're gonna need to take one for the team.
I also found this, which
What
is
are you talking
interesting.
about?
Somebody took the hard head mold and made it into smokescreen, and I think it works really well in its vehicle mode, at least.
Works better than the original smokescreen.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's all right. I actually really like this Jetfire, though.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad.
No?
Well, Kyle, do you have a looky what I found? I already
That
asked.
was not what I found.
What? Oh, that's okay. Sorry, you're right. Brain aneurysm. Xavier, do you smell toast?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, good. It's not just me.
Someone offering us toast over the internet again?
Oh my God. Do you have a looky what I found, buddy?
Nothing.
That's fine. That's fine. How about reinforcements from Cybertron, dude? Do you got anything?
My coworker offered me a whole bunch of tchotchke crap he found, and he's just like, "Here, you take it." So I ended up with like keychain Optimus Prime, keychain Soundwave, two Hot Wheels versions of Bumblebee, and one of the movie version of like Matrix Punch Optimus Prime, like the $5 toy for kids.
Wow, I just got my camera working again. Damn.
Wow, what a day.
Fuck, man. Just tchotchke stuff, nothing big.
I wasn't able to find anything, actually. It's one of those things where I was like, okay, there's got to be something. Nope, nothing.
There were weeks like that, man. How about you, Thomas?
I got two things. I found the Legacy Soundwave, the one that comes with the blue one, the blue cassette.
The blue one. The one they spoke about in Legend.
Yeah, and Buzzsaw, you know, the one that they call Rumble Frenzy or Frenzy Rumble?
Yeah.
I found him. And I also found Armada Galvatron, Legacy Armada Galvatron. So I got two, like, kind of expensive figures.
Right on.
Yeah.
How about you, Kyle?
No. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Well, so I need to show this first. I came home to a mystery package. This was inside. This was from Xavier. Look at this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
GMC anniversary. I tried to get this to you in time for a Halloween GMC combo celebration. So have some boxes. Oh, have some bones. Sorry. And he sent me, Xavier, you fucking sweetheart, sent me a skeletal Godzilla and an oxygen destroyer. Fuck.
Oh,
yeah,
that is how he died. Yeah, that's right.
Aw. Thank you so much, dude.
Of course.
So sweet, man. That's so
None
sweet.
of these chuckle fucks care enough about you, but I'm the only one, Scott. I'm the only one.
I love all of you.
I vaguely remember the end of that movie. Like, was there a diver that had the oxygen destroyer?
It was the creator. He decided that it was too dangerous because it was too dangerous for him to exist as well, because it was like the new atomic bomb, and it was
So he set it off,
killing himself and Godzilla.
And if I remember correctly, he had an eye patch.
Yeah, Dr. Sarazawa. He lost it. He lost his eye in the war. Or no, it was a lab accident. I also got
that.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, and then the funny thing was, like, the Oxygen Destroyer lived on to become like its own monster in the Godzilla universe. Yeah.
Oh, Crossbone says, Scott, take a look at my 2 AI photos. Tell me what you think. I think Xavier will know the anime. Okay, I'll take a look at him here, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, gee, Corey sent a photo. Oh, hey, they're not bad. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm not on Facebook.
They're not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, go ahead and send those. Hold on. I'll just. Let's see. Can I
share screen?
I'll just share the screen. That's right. Let's see. Send. And. Send. I'll just forward these here. React. Reply.
Oh my God.
Forward.
I just found a recolor. Somebody did a remember the Transformers Energon Omega Supreme?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just found a custom repaint of that as Omega Supreme.
Oh yeah, we saw that a couple of weeks ago, dude.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
I got Quake. I love me some Quake. I also made this was something I made on the 3D printer. This Target Master. This is from Metacreate Studios. I found this little Target Master. It's time for my high blood pressure medication. So I got this little Target Master that it transforms me from a live person to a dead person. And you flip down the legs like so.
Oh.
You flip the head around. And he's a little puppy dog with a short waggly tail. And I got myself Alpha Trion from Transformers 1.
That's a good figure, isn't it?
It's kind of upset. He needs to be a Voyager.
I know, but it's like he's this, what do they call them, prime changers?
Yeah.
And he's actually a surprisingly competent
He's
figure.
not bad. He just needs to be bigger. And I love this. This is my custom Star Saber. This was made from a knockoff Combiner Wars Onslaught, and I used Mav's Sky Gary kit. I said Star Saber, didn't I? I meant Sky Gary. I'm really tired.
Sky
guys.
Gary, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It does transform. He is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Even right down, like, check that out. Even right down to the antennas on the back, right?
Yep.
And fuck, man. Fuck. He even comes with the little carriers. The Sky Guy.
Oh,
Sky
the little trucks?
Yeah, hold on here. I'll dig them out. I got them in a box down here. But
That's
yeah, and
cool.
I haven't painted those up yet. But
So basically, what you need to create this thing is you need a copy of the hotspot mold, basically.
Yeah. Here.
To use as a skeleton.
Yeah, pretty much so.
That's perfect. Those things are cool.
Yeah, and it does pop open, and you can store it. I gotta get a let me get.
Yeah,
a
Star
little
Convoy
spudger.
comes with one of those as well, by the way.
There we go. Got my spudger
Yeah,
out. There we go.
Star Convoy, and Sky Gary both come with one of those.
But yeah, these things are fucking excellent. I cannot. If you got a 3D printer, like a knockoff Onslaught or Hotspot, on AliExpress is like $8. So yeah, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful.
That's a really, really nice figure. No.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Crossbones Koopa. Oh, I did that. Dewanis, can't wait to see everything I missed later. Wolf 1701. Oh, you 3D printed a weaponizer, kind of, sort of. Belushi says.
Does that transform?
Oh yes, this transforms.
Oh, cool.
This I'm not going to do it right now because I still got to give it one more clear coat so I don't scrape the paint up. But yeah, it absolutely transforms. Hold on, I'll share the screen here real quick. Bear with me. Share your screen. Screen 1. Allow. Technical Jim says, why a Hotspot or Onslaught and not a Power of the Primes Inferno? Because I forgot that figure existed. Yes, you could use that one, Technical Jim.
Right.
Oops. Dude, Technical Jim, I've been having trouble saying words tonight. So, it's like one of those deals. Forgive me. I wish I could remember all the uses. I never bought Power of the Primes Inferno. So I guess that's why he's not in my mind.
Yeah. He's actually... Yeah, I've got Power of the Primes Inferno. It's really weird because, like, at the end of Combiner Wars and also, like, Power of the Primes, they were just kind of spitting out random Combiner limbs that didn't really go with anyone.
There's...
you can, like, you can build a Combiner with him.
There's the ship mode.
And that looks really pretty good. That looks at least as good as the actual original one.
Yeah, the ship mode is... Yeah, this is a great custom kit. It's fantastic. I cannot suggest this enough. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's 24, and I found out Mav's got one of his files stolen. Some fucker from Australia is selling. He designed. I guess I could use this as like a looky what I found. He designed a Mega Empress head that goes on the TF1 Megatron, and it fucking works. It fucking...
Oh, I think I've seen photos of this.
There it is. Lady Megatron, Mega Empress. And it fucking works. And all it is
I'm doing that now.
Yeah. But
is that the deluxe one?
That's the Studio Series, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be doing that.
Yeah. And it seems to... It's really weird. It's like it plays tricks on... Like, it looks like it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna get an extra Studio Series Megatron, but really, like, there's no painting. You just have to paint up the head. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's down here, because it's always, for some reason, it's always up front and center.
Yeah.
Here it is, Mega Empress head. So there it is on TFW. There was the concept, and there is the. I mean, it works so fucking well.
Yeah, it
Right.
does. I mean, that for some reason that Megatron body
Very feminine.
is surprisingly so, right?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
there's a scene of her like cuddling up. Yeah, here it is. Her cuddling up on Megatron. There, I love that picture.
I love the one that was repurposed from the written novel where it was Megatron shoving Orion Pax against the walls. It was like, and Orion Pax can't move, and it's just like, now you listen to me and you
Full
listen
weight
to me,
of-
good Orion Pax.
Full weight of
I'm listening.
D16's body, the steely sweat against their robo nips. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess that's my reinforces my look at what I found.
And then the fan art.
Oh my god, the fan art. Oh my god, gentlemen, what are your plans for this week?
I'm moving to Canada.
I'm moving to. I thought we were going to the Bahamas, man. I thought Andros.
Sorry, I'm moving to Andros.
Let's go to Andros.
If you do move to Canada,
You stay far the fuck away from me. I will cut you.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. If you're looking for somewhere that's nice, Fraser Valley is nice, but it's also impossible to afford anywhere to live. Over here, there are more jobs.
I'm thinking the East Coast.
Tef says, so he found out it wasn't you who leaked the 3D file and it was someone from Australia. This wasn't the guy who was pissed off at me because I, quote unquote, well, he believes I leaked the file. I didn't leak his fucking file. And number two, Tef, I would have to purchase this file in order to leak it, and I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
that's
bit of a rankle.
It's a stinky thicket. I'm a stinky boy. Ooh. I need help, guys.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
packing your shit.
Okay, are we going to
Barbados?
Okay,
Andros.
Canada, Barbados, Bahamas. Kyle, where do you want to go?
Fucking, I don't know.
Wherever that cat is.
Yeah. Time to fuck.
Kyle's interested.
Oh my god. Crossbones
What are you
Koopa says,
fucking talking
I want Megatronia and now I want that TF1 Megatron to make Megatronia. Guys, I need to go to bed. I need to watch some Papa Meat. Winter is coming. You guys don't want to come to Canada. Ha ha, Thomas. Too late. You're already there.
Yeah,
You fucked up because you were born in the
unfortunately.
wrong place.
Yeah.
Next time, choose a better uterus.
Yes.
Poor spawning.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Canada sucks.
Oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tapping out. I'm tired. Want to thank Tef, Crossbones Koopa, Technical Jim, the doctor that'll be staring at my brain scans later on tonight whenever it turns out I did have some sort of massive stroke around 3 p.m. Belucius, Dewanis Perez, Crossbones Koopa, Holson 85. I think Dwayne Marsh was in here someplace. If I forgot you, it's Blowjobonia. Hey, Belucius. You need to go over to Dewanis' channel, Strawberry Shockwave, Belucius, Phoenix, Ugly Wretch. Their stuff is great. Ninja Bill, who wasn't in the chat tonight. Ninja Bill has a great channel. His buddy Ultra Megatronus. All these guys criminally undersubscribed. Same with Crossbones Koopa. Fantastic content. So please go check them out. Wolf says, great show. I won't remember it. Like, I'll wake up 3 days in the hospital going, where was I? I remember going to bed Sunday night. Who won the election?
Don't remind me.
Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
All right. See you in how long do we do these shows now? I forgot. Once every 4 years.
17 minutes. New episode.
Wait.
Every 17 minutes. Oh, have a good one, guys. Have a good one, listeners. Thank you. Hey. I'm so tired. I'm not dancing to the music right now. That's a bad sign. Fuckadoo, 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 fuckadoo. Man! I didn't even mute my microphone. I'm just talking over everything. I'm tired, and I want a chicken sandwich, and I don't even eat chicken. Fuck.